Watch me go from this to this. First, I'll be using my Cream of Nature Edge Control to sleek down my edges because I'll be wearing a wig today and I really want my hair to lay flat in the wig. I know I should have gotten my hair braided, but I'm so lazy. I just decided to put it in a bun and do it like that. My face is already moisturized, so I'll go ahead and use my sunscreen. I heard that you guys are not using sunscreen in big 2019, especially this summer. Guys, don't sleep on sunscreen, it's very important for you. This one that I used is from the Body Shop. Then I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face with this MAC primer. I just applied a little. I think it's a lie. I used a little bit too much. I try to prime and moisturize my face well before I apply makeup because I have dry skin and it's very important to stay moisturized if you have dry skin. So I'm just brushing my brows upward so I can pluck out the excess hairs. I'm due to get my brows threaded because I don't know the struggle that I'm going through. I'm just plucking them randomly. I'm not the best with plucking my brows, so I definitely need to get it professionally done. Now I'll be using the ColourPop pencil to fill in my brows. I'll be doing it very lightly because the pencil is a little bit too dark for my brows. It's the ColourPop Precision Brow Pencil in black and brown. And by the way, a lot of these products that I'm going to use in this video is from ColourPop because I just bought quite a bunch of products from ColourPop. This is my first time trying the brand and I'm trying to see if I really like them. I'm just making light strokes to make sure that my brows are not too dark and they look as natural as possible, even though one of them ended up looking quite wonky, but then I was able to use it like that. Using the ColourPop concealer in shade Dark 40, I'm just using it to highlight and clean up my brows so that they can pop up a little bit more. I'm just doing the same thing for my second eyebrow, and I'm also using the same brush and concealer to highlight the top of my eyebrow to make them look uniform. When I apply the concealer to my eyelids, this is to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow, and I'm just taking my brush to blend it all in. Next, I use the Sacha Buttercup powder to set my concealer that I applied on my eyelids so that my eyeshadow won't move when I apply it. See, this is why it takes me 77 years to get my makeup done. This eyeshadow is from BH Cosmetics and it has about 72 shades. I'm just getting into eyeshadow, so I'm still a learner. So this is a 2 eyeshadow step and I'm using the orange shade as my crease and transition color. I'm just blending it so that there are no harsh lines. Blend sis, blend, blend, blend. Then I go on with my ColourPop concealer to just cut my crease out a little bit since I'm going to be applying a lighter shade of eyeshadow and this will help it pop more. This is me putting in all the work and blending the concealer in. Then I go ahead and apply more of that orange shade. For my lid color, I'll be using this silvery champagne kind of color, I'm not sure of it, from the Sleek palette, and I'm just patting it onto my eyelids. I'm taking that same orange shade and applying it at the outer corner of my eyes just to give my eyes a little bit of depth. Using this ColourPop liner, I lined my eyes and winged it out a little bit. My liner had a smudge that I did not see till the end of this video, so forgive me. Now I'm applying the ColourPop No Filter Foundation in Dark 155. I don't know if this foundation is my color. I might have to go a little bit darker. I'm just blending the foundation in with a brush. I sprayed some Fix Plus on my beauty sponge and I'm patting it into my skin so that the foundation can sit well. It's time to highlight and I'm taking the same ColourPop concealer and applying some underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and on my cupid bow. It's time to blend. I let my concealer sit for about 30 seconds before I started blending. I'm taking the same Sacha Buttercup powder and I'm setting all the areas that I highlighted. I'm just tapping the powder into my skin to make sure that it goes deep in. Next, I take this darker shade of powder from this palette to contour my face, and I'm doing it very, very lightly. It's time to add some warmth to my face, and I'm using this Colourpop bronzer in Rodeo Drive to just warm up my face. I'm applying it around my forehead and the other parts of my face that needs some sort of color. For me, nose contour is very important, so I'm taking a smaller brush and using the same Colourpop bronzer to contour my nose. And I'm just carving the perfect note that I want for myself. Blending changes the game a lot, and I am blending out my nose contour so it's not too harsh. I'm applying that same orange shade that I used on my crease underneath my waterline. To open up my eyes a little bit more, I used the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk on my waterline to serve as a white liner. Okay, now someone has to tell me why my face looks like this. I'm using the BH Cosmetics blush palette and I'm using those two shades. Sometimes I feel like Fix Plus is the answer to almost all your makeup problems. I'm using the Milani highlighter. I don't know what it's called, but it's a very pretty color and it gives you that glow. I'm just using a powder brush to dust off any excess product on my face and to give me a flawless finish. Going into my sleek palette again, I take that orange shimmery color and I put it in my inner tear duct. This color is so pretty and I feel like it brought my eyeshadow look together. I'm using the Colourpop BFF3 lip liner to line my lips. I decided to go with a nude lip for this look, so I'm applying my Nicka K lipstick. Then I go in with my Fenty Beauty lip gloss to give it that shine. It's time to set my makeup and I'm using the MAC Fix Plus Gold Light all over my face. I love this Gold Light Fix Plus a lot. I take my beauty sponge and I'm tapping the Fix Plus right into my skin. This gives your makeup that natural look. I'm using the Colourpop brow gel to set my brows in place and to help it last longer. Ooh, it's hair time. The wig I'm wearing today is from RPG Hair and I've had it for about 2 years now. It has 3 combs, so it's totally secure on your head. I'm taking the mousse and I'll be applying it to my flyaways. I have stopped using gels and now I just use mousse. By the way, I put this hair in rollers for a couple of hours and it came out looking all bouncy and beautiful. It's time for the outfit. This dress is from Fashion Nova. Tiny waist problem. It's a little bit big on my waist but fits perfectly on every other part of my body. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.